and students. Finally, I would like to wish a successful Indian Technology Congress, and also I take this opportunity, wish you all the best. I am happy that you have enjoyed the hospitality of Bangalore. The one important thing in Bangalore is, I think you have enjoyed the climate, and you will not find this climate in any part of the country in India. Because our minimum temperature is 18, maximum is 34. And for the last so many months, many have not seen the sun at all. This is the beauty of Bangalore. This is a place where most of the technologists and collaborators from all over the India and the world are here. It's about 10 years, about 15 years back, I was also an agriculture minister, and S.M. Krishna was the chief minister. We supported the maximum. We brought out the policy on information technology and biotechnology also. Today, Bangalore is a hub of information technology in the whole Southeast Asia. Not only that, there are about more than 850 multinational companies are there in Bangalore. They have their establishments, and of course, total amount of employment creation out of these multinational companies is more than 10.5 lakh. Indirect appointment is, of course, another 10 lakhs. You see the change in 10 years. It is all because of the technocrats, human resource, and they are the product of our engineering colleges in Bangalore and in Karnataka. That is one aspect. Another, in biotechnology, we brought out a policy about 10 years back. And when we brought a policy, we were nowhere in the global scenario. Now we are the number one in the world, I think, after San Francisco. Because it is our technologists. They are here, they have settled here. I welcome you all, come to Bangalore and settle here. Have a peaceful living. You have good access to the education, and lot can be done in Bangalore. Not only the weather, you have many national and international institutions in Bangalore, and not only that, most of the technocrats is from Bangalore. If you go to other countries like America or any other country, you will see a more technical people, technocrats from Bangalore or India in other countries. People talk, the nation looks at us now. They are thinking, they are expecting that 21st century is the century of Indians and Chinese. It's because of the human resource. It is because of the educated youngsters in India and China, and we can achieve this. And this century will be ours only with the support of technocrats like you from the country. Again, I wish you all the best, and you enjoy the hospitality of Bangalore. Stay in Bangalore, come to Bangalore, invest in Bangalore, settle in Bangalore. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thanks for the great invitation. Welcome. A lot can happen in Bangalore for everybody. So once again, repeating Mr. D.B. Jayachandra's invitation, please come to Bangalore. Please do settle in Bangalore. A lot can happen in Bangalore. Thank you very much. Now is the time for us to present the Technology Excellence Awards. I would present the awardees to the Honorable Minister and request him to present the Technology Excellence Awards. And we begin with Shri S.M. Jamkhandi, Director MSME. May we have you on the dais, sir? Thank you very much. Shri S.M. Jamkhandi is an electrical engineer having graduated from BMS College of Engineering in the year 1982 and did his postgraduate education in high voltage engineering in BG State University, USA. He has worked in various premier institutions like Crompton Greaves, Aurangabad, and Mysore Electrical Industries, Bangalore, before joining All India Civil Services in the year 1998. Since then, he has worked in various capacities and in various fields in the ministry's headquarters at New Delhi before joining his current position as director in the rank of Deputy Secretary to Government of India, wherein his assignments include matters pertaining to World Trade Organization, preparation of sensitive lists for free trade agreements, development of ICT component in Prime Minister's PET project, National Manufacturing and Competitiveness Program, NMCP. Shri S.M. Jamkhandi, Director, MSME. Shri Mohan Suresh, Managing Director, TechnoSpark Industries, Bangalore. Shri Mohan Suresh, can we invite you onto the dais, sir? Yeah, here he comes. Shri Mohan Suresh is the Honorary Consul of Rwanda in Karnataka and the Managing Director of TechnoSpark Industries India Private Limited, a manufacturer and exporter of industrial granites in Bangalore. He also serves in the Central Executive Committee of the Federation of Indian Micro and Small and Medium Enterprise and Chairman of International Business Development Committee for the Federation of Karnataka Chamber of Commerce and Industry. Shri Mohan also serves the Indian National Board for Micro, Small and Medium Enterprises and is a member of the Vision 2020 on Information Technology. He has been a pioneer in developing complex picking lines for large steel plants made of granite, MS and rubber-lined tanks. Mr. Shri Mohan Suresh, Managing Director, TechnoSpark Industries, Bangalore. Thank you, Mr. Mohan. Welcoming Shri Rajneesh Prakash, Chairman and Chief Executive, Heavy Water Board, Mumbai. Shri Rajneesh Prakash, welcome, sir. Shri Rajneesh Prakash is a chemical engineer from University of Roorkee. He has postgraduate course in chemical engineering from IIT Delhi. He is the Chairman and Chief Executive of Heavy Water Board, Mumbai, and is responsible for steering the organization that caters to one of the most essential inputs in nuclear power generation. He is the guiding patron in design and implementation of various design modifications and energy conservation schemes at the plants, which resulted in substantial saving of energy and reduction in cost of production. During his leadership as Chief General Manager at Kota, the plant received many awards and accolades, including Best Plant Performance from Heavy Water Board, Green Tech Gold Awards for Safety and Environment, National Safety Council Awards, and many more. His efforts in the direction of management employees resulted in accreditation of IS 18001 certificate from HWP Kota, which was the first among BAE units. Shri Rajneesh Prakash, Chairman and Chief Executive, Heavy Water Board, Mumbai. Thank you so much for the round of applause. Here goes the word again from the awardee. We can do many more things together, sir. Yes, we can do it. Thank you very much. May we invite Dr. K. Venkatasubbaiah, Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Andhra University, Visakhapatnam. Dr. K. Venkatasubbaiah, we invite you to come on to us, sir, please. Dr. K. Venkatasubbaiah holds ME in Industrial Engineering and Doctorate in Mechanical Engineering from Andhra University. BGM. BGM, slow down, please. BGM, slow down, please. Presently working as Professor of Mechanical Engineering, College of Engineering, Andhra University, Visakhapatnam. He has served as Dean of Andhra University and Honorary Director, Andhra University Development Center. He has published 117 papers in various international national journals and 44 papers in international national conferences. Recipient of 2 national awards for the best papers published in Industrial Engineering Journal, and also received Dr. Sarvepalli Radhakrishnan Award as the Best Academician of the Year from Andhra University. Dr. K. Venkatasubbaiah, Professor, Department of Mechanical Engineering, Andhra University, Visakhapatnam. Thank you, sir. Now is the time for a release of publications. First, release of Congress souvenir being brought out in connection with the Congress. Request Honorable Shri T.B. Jayachandra to kindly release the Congress souvenir. Here it comes. So, ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಈ ಕಾಂಗ್ರೆಸ್ನ ಈ ಪುಸ್ತಿಕೆಯನ್ನು ದಯಮಾಡಿ ಬಿಡುಗಡೆ ಮಾಡಿ ಕೊಡಬೇಕಾಗಿ ತಮ್ಮಲ್ಲಿ ವಿನಂತಿ. We have galaxy of participants of who is who in the technology right here, and this souvenir carries a few details of who is who of the Indian technology. Thanks to Honorable Minister T.B. Jayachandra for releasing the souvenir. We have the next release lined up. Request you to be kindly seated as I present the release of innovation publication. NDRF and the National Design Research Forum, a wing of the Institution of Engineers India, was established in 1969 in Bangalore to promote R&D activities in specific areas of national interest and to improve productivity and products with world-class design features combined with high reliability, quality and safety. In addition to this, NDRF was to get involved in recognizing good engineers and technologists in the country working in public and private organizations and to reward them for their contribution with the highest award, the Best Engineer Award for their overall performance, and individual awards to others in various disciplines. Each year, this is being awarded along with the National Student Contests for their best projects of high relevance. Also, to promote publication of suitable monographs and technical books, which are all highly practically based for the benefit of all its own student members spread over the whole country and other engineers and technical personnel. These are essentially contributed by outstanding engineers and scientists in their own fields of knowledge and profession. NDRF is proud about several such publications made so far. For the first time, it's bringing out a book written by Professor J. Rao from Babson College, Boston, USA, and Dr. Fran Chuan, entrepreneur from Spain, both from abroad, on a very important topic of present interest in innovation, under the title, The Discipline and Culture of Innovation, a Socratic Journey, which is based on their extensive experience in this field. It's a great honor for NDRF to get such an opportunity to publish a book from authors from abroad, which is being released today at the hands of our Honorable Minister for Law, Shri T.B. Jayachandra, in the presence of many eminent personalities and the audience today at this inaugural function of the Indian Technology Congress 2013 with a special theme on innovation and innovative projects. This book is very highly commended for its content and style of presentation. I request Dr. B.V.A. Rao, Chairman NDRF, to receive the first copy of this publication from our Honorable Minister. The publication to be released by Sri T.B. Jayachandra, or Honorable Minister for Law Parliamentary Affairs. To your hands, ladies and gentlemen, together to welcome Dr. B.V.A. Rao, Chairman NDRF. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Now it's the time for the next release, the third release of, request to be kindly seated, sir. Release of TIP magazine, Technology Innovation Productization. TIP is the first publication catering to the technology, research, entrepreneurial and academic community across India. This magazine explores the new research initiatives in various research institutions across India, regularly features researchers, research institutions, and captures collaborative efforts and opportunities for academia, evaluates and analyzes intellectual properties for collaborative opportunity, go-to-market, productization, and commercialization. TIP envisages to engage specialists, inventors, scientists, industry leaders, successful entrepreneurs to share their views on current technology trends, futuristic technologies, challenges, and market opportunities. These wouldn't only motivate the readers, but also trigger a new perspective. TIP intends to engage readers with a regular reader's perspective on technology, innovation, and productization from their observations, learnings, and experiences as well. While TIP will be India-focused publication, it intends to bring the world of technology, innovation, and productization to Indian audience. Request our Honorable Minister Sri T.B. Jayachandra to release the TIP magazine. Ladies and gentlemen, all these publications that you have been witnessing and putting your hands together are available right here at the counter, and we request you to please pick them up. I repeat, all these publications are available. Kindly pick them up after the inaugural session. Thank you. Launching of the Innoberate product. Innoberate is a crowdsourcing platform for research institutions, academy, industries, and state governments and state-run departments to seek solutions from research community, academia, and entrepreneurs. Crowdsourcing. It's a platform on which a problem can be posted and sought solution from select to elite technologists, professionals, entrepreneurs, and experts. It's a platform encouraging large industries to use the power of crowd to solve serious problems. This, while addresses the nitty-gritties of administration and legal implications, also creates value beyond recognition in terms of rewarding for the community coming together to collaborate to innovate, which is also the agenda of Indian Technology Congress. Happy inaugurating. Launching of Innoberate product by Sri Sudhakar Pai. May we request you to please do the honors over there, sir.
You talk about Innoberate.
platform for research institutions, academy, industry, state governments, and state-run departments to seek solutions for research community, academia, and entrepreneurs. Sri Sudhakar Pai is about to launch the inaugurate product. Yeah, there it comes up. Thank you very much, sir. He would also let's understand more about this and help us understand a little more things in a short while from now. Ladies and gentlemen, we have release of a device, a joint Indo-Canadian initiative between Concordia University, NDRF, FEE, Anna University, and Jain University has led to the successful development of a lab-on-chip device to detect ammonia. It will be integrated with micro-air vehicles being developed in the National Program on Micro-Air Vehicles. The project was spearheaded by Professor Muthukumaran from Concordia University, Canada. May I request Professor Muthukumaran, Dr. Gopalakrishnan, Dr. Krishna Venkatesh, Dr. V.S. Chandrasekhar, Sri Dilip Y. to come on dais, please. May we have all of you on the dais, sir. Professor Muthukumaran, Dr. Gopalakrishnan, Dr.